And it's never an even number, is it? Okay, this one is 20 and 13/16. Well, how about that? 20 and 13/16. On your height of your drawer front sides now, since this is 5 inches, you either want to do a 4, which that's what I normally do, or a 4.5, which is awful close. Either one you want to do is fine. Okay, we've got our open face frame, and our drawer needs to fit inside this. And the easiest way to even begin thinking about this is to whatever your dimension is, like in this case, it is 20 and 13/16. Subtract 2 inches. So if you have 20 and 13/16, and you subtract 2 inches, that's going to give you 18 and 13/16. That will be the inside cut of your front and back drawer panel. The reason I do 2 inches, besides the phone ringing, the reason I do 2 inches is we need a 1/2 inch clearance on each side for our drawer guides. Then we need a 1/2 inch thickness and a 1/2 inch thickness on our drawer sides, which accumulates up to 2 inches. Have a 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and on the other side we have 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. So we have 1 inch, 1 inch. Now we need to run a dado down these. Whether you're doing 1 drawer or you're doing 50 drawers, they're all built the same. The depth of your cabinet, whether in this case is 24, on any cabinet that you do, you subtract 2 inches overall. So if you have a 24-inch cabinet, you want a 12-inch drawer, 22-inch drawer guide. You have a 12-inch cabinet, you want a 10-inch drawer guide. You got an 18, you want to go to a 16. You've got to have that clearance from the front to the back. Okay, now we're at the point where we're going to run our dado down these to accept our 1/4 inch drawer bottom. Okay, fits. For some reason I'm out of 1/4 inch plywood, so we're using 1/4 inch pegboard. That's okay, as long as it fits. Okay, now we'll cut down our 2 side pieces, which are 22 inches. Okay, 2 side pieces, and the other ones, remember, 20 and 13/16, subtract 2 inches. Okay, these dado grooves are cut just a hair over a 1/4 inch deep. I hope you can see that well enough. They're just a hair over a 1/4 inch deep. Sometimes I even go 5/16 because you want a little clearance in there for this thing to move around, because that plywood swells and shrinks so much that if you get it too tight, it'll push your pieces apart. So you need a little clearance in there. Okay, back to this. Put our sides together. We know what the width, the length is, 22 inches. You take your tape measure and come from that side over to the inside of this one. Then we come from the outside to the inside of this one to get our center panel, which is 19 1/4. Can you see that? In other words, we're coming from the outside. We're coming from the outside of this one. We're hooking our tape on there and running across to the inside of this one, and it shows to be 19 1/4 inches. I'm hoping you can see that. So that would be the inside cut of this panel. Now from the front to back, you just subtract a 1/2 inch, but you want it 21 1/2. And if you're good at math, if you figured 19 and almost 3/4, or a little more than 3/4, subtract a 1/2 inch, you can come up with 19 1/4. So that's how we get it. Anyway, okay, 19 1/4, 21 1/2. Oh, here we go. 19 1/4 by 21 1/2. Got it. Okay, it is time to put our drawer together. Got our panel, which is pegboard. I never run out of 1/4 inch stuff, but I did this time. Okay, plenty of glue. Always plenty of glue. Make sure you got your railroads going the right way. There. Over. Oops. Wrong way. I always believe in lots of glue. Up on its end. And before we get our bottom panel, let's stick her in the hole. Okay, see we're 1/4 inch above our line. Maybe just a hair under 1/4, but real close to 1/4 inch. Across there, across there. That's it. Okay, again, square corner, bring your drawer over to the corner. This is important again. Square it up. Needs to be as close to perfect as possible. You need a little pin nailer. You come in and you nail these edges. Okay, pretty much after you're done with that, you can pretty well handle this drawer now. Now, let's lay this thing down and we will go through the motion of drawer guides.